How to take care of your health after 40. Age 40 is an important milestone in both your career and your overall health. However, turning 40 does not mean life is slowing down. In many ways, it is only the beginning of the rest of your life. If you want to stay healthy after 40 and enjoy the years ahead with strength, energy, and confidence, this is the time to start paying serious attention to your health. Taking care of your health in your 40s is not only about treating problems after they appear. It is about understanding your body, recognizing possible risks, building healthier habits, and making better choices every day. The decisions you make during this stage of life can have a powerful impact on your future health, your quality of life, and even your longevity. People in their 40s are increasingly facing chronic health problems such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, abnormal cholesterol levels, cardiovascular disease, arthritis, and insulin resistance. Researchers and health experts believe that aging, chronic stress, inflammation, and an unbalanced diet are some of the major reasons these problems are becoming more common. Experts often recommend 3 basic but powerful habits for people in their 40s: eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and reducing stress. These may sound simple, but they can make a major difference in preventing chronic disease and maintaining long-term health. According to research, about 1 in 3 British people in their late 40s have chronic health conditions. A long-term study that followed the lives of around 17,000 people born in England, Scotland, and Wales found that many people in this age group were already dealing with serious health concerns. In nearly 8,000 recent surveys conducted by University College London, 34% of participants reported having 2 or more chronic health problems, such as high blood pressure and mental health concerns. According to the medical journal BMC Public Health, similar health problems are also happening among men and women in their 40s in the United States. Dr. Jacob Teitelbaum, an author and internal medicine specialist in Maryland who focuses on chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia, explained that a few hundred years ago, most people died around age 45. Today, it is normal for many people to live into their 80s. This longer life expectancy means people need to think more carefully about how they care for their bodies during middle age. The human body goes through a natural aging process. In the late 40s, the ovaries and testes begin to slow down. Women go through menopause, while men may face lower testosterone levels, which can increase the risk of metabolic syndrome. At this stage, abnormal cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, heart disease, insulin resistance, and diabetes become common health challenges. Dr. Betsy Greenleaf, a urologist based in New Jersey, told Healthline that she is seeing more cases of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, arthritis, and type 2 diabetes in younger people. She believes that stress and poor diet are major causes. Chronic stress can affect the digestive system, reproductive hormones, and increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and arthritis. As the body ages, inflammation and insulin resistance also become important concerns. When we are exposed to too many unhealthy foods, especially foods high in sugar, our cells become less adaptable. Over time, they may become inflamed and resistant to the body's hormones. Once inflammation and insulin resistance begin inside the cells, chronic disease can start to develop. This may explain why many people first develop one chronic disease and then, a few years later, are diagnosed with several more. Many chronic diseases are connected to the same root problem: long-term inflammation. Diet also plays a major role. In many developing countries, chronic diseases were once much less common before Western-style diets became popular. These diets are often higher in sugar and lower in fiber. After people began eating more Western-style foods, rates of chronic disease increased sharply. Oral health is another major issue for people in their late 40s. Many people at this age begin to experience gum disease. While we may not be able to completely prevent tooth decay or gum problems, we can slow the process by taking better care of our teeth and gums. Brushing twice a day and flossing at least once a day are simple but effective ways to improve oral health. One of the most important ways to take care of your health in your 40s is to maintain a healthy weight. Losing excess fat can make it easier for your body to fight chronic disease. For women, the 40s may bring lower hormone levels, a higher risk of breast cancer, and symptoms of menopause. However, many of these issues can be managed more effectively by maintaining a healthy weight. Both men and women can reduce their risk of heart disease and other health problems by keeping their weight under control. Strength training is also essential after 40. People over 40 gradually lose about 1% of their muscle mass each year. Because of this, building and maintaining muscle should become a priority. You can use light weights while walking, do resistance exercises at home, or go to the gym for weight training. The goal is to include some form of resistance training in your routine to help prevent muscle loss and maintain strength. Thyroid health is another area that should not be ignored. If you often feel tired, gain weight unexpectedly, or lose a significant amount of weight, the problem may not be your diet or exercise routine. It could be a sign of thyroid dysfunction. Thyroid disease becomes more common after 40, so regular thyroid function checks can be an important part of healthcare during this stage of life. Quitting smoking is one of the best things you can do for your health at any age, especially in your 40s. Although quitting is not easy, stopping smoking can help extend your life and greatly reduce your risk of chronic diseases such as stroke and heart disease. You should also pay close attention to your health numbers. After 40, cholesterol levels, body weight, blood sugar, and blood pressure become extremely important. Checking these numbers regularly can help identify possible health risks before they become serious problems. Oral health should also be taken seriously. Your smile can reveal more than your emotions. In fact, your oral health is connected to your heart health. Some studies have linked gum disease to heart disease and other chronic illnesses. That is why regular dental checkups and good oral hygiene are essential. Vision care is another important part of staying healthy after 40. Once you pass this age, your eyesight may begin to decline. Macular degeneration affects more than 9.1 million Americans over the age of 40 and is one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. Although genetics may play a role, you can help slow the progression of this condition by eating a healthy diet that includes red fruits and vegetables, which are rich in antioxidants and lycopene. Wearing sunglasses can also help protect your eyes from sun damage, which may increase the risk of cataracts. Adding more fiber to your diet is another smart step. When you are younger, you may be able to eat almost anything without gaining weight. But as you approach your 40s, your metabolism slows down, and your body's ability to digest food changes. Eating more fiber can help reduce calories from sweets and support better digestion. A healthy diet in your 40s should include whole grains, low-fat dairy products, leafy green vegetables, fruit, and lean protein. Knowing your family medical history is also important. If your father and grandfather both died of heart disease, for example, you should take preventive steps as early as possible. Family history can help you and your doctor understand your personal health risks and create a better prevention plan. Preventive care becomes especially important after 40. This is the age when you should become more proactive about your health. You should see your doctor every year for a checkup, stay updated on vaccinations, and get important tests such as cholesterol and glucose screenings. Women in their 40s should also have pap smears and mammograms as recommended by their doctors. Men should make sure they receive yearly testicular exams. A positive attitude toward life can also support better health. When you review your goals and think carefully about how you use your time, you become more intentional in your daily life. This can help you move closer to your long-term ambitions. Practicing gratitude, complimenting others, laughing often, scheduling time for fun, and meditating can all support emotional balance. Meditation can help you understand your current state of mind and bring a sense of peace and relaxation. Sleep quality is another key part of health after 40. Most adults need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night. To improve sleep, avoid using electronic devices 2 hours before bedtime and avoid bringing your phone to bed. Good sleep supports your immune system, mood, memory, energy, and overall health. Eating more healthy foods is also essential. Instead of reaching for snacks that are high in sugar and fat, look for healthier alternatives such as dried fruit. Avoid fast food as much as possible. Eat out less often, and cook healthy meals at home. If you do eat out, plan ahead and choose restaurants that offer healthier options. Ask for meals that are lower in fat and salt when possible. Drinking more water is another simple but powerful habit. The human body is made up mostly of fluid. The more water you drink, the better your skin may look, and the better you may feel overall. Staying hydrated supports digestion, circulation, mood, energy, and many other body functions. Maintaining a healthy sex life is also part of overall well-being in your 40s. As people enter this stage of life, sex hormone levels may begin to decline, which can lead to lower sexual desire. However, maintaining intimacy can help keep love alive and strengthen the bond between partners. On average, some people may have sex once or twice a month at this age. But what matters most is maintaining closeness, communication, and emotional connection. Finding small ways to make intimacy more romantic can help support both physical and emotional health. Orgasm may also help reduce stress and burn calories. Taking care of your health in your 40s is essential because this stage of life can shape the decades ahead. Your body may begin to change, but you still have a great deal of control over your future. By maintaining a healthy weight, exercising regularly, eating well, managing stress, sleeping better, staying hydrated, getting regular checkups, and keeping a positive mindset, you can protect your health and enjoy a stronger, longer, and more fulfilling life. Your 40s are not the beginning of decline. They can be the beginning of a healthier, wiser, and more intentional chapter of life.